Karma Yoga in the modern Kurukshetra: awareness, ego, and inner stability. In today's corporate world, many sincere workers face a dilemma similar to Arjuna's battlefield conflict described in the Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna was emotionally overwhelmed, not because he lacked skill, but because relationships, hierarchy, expectations, and moral confusion clouded his duty. In the same way, authentic effort in today's workplaces often finds itself quietly reshaped by structural priorities, interpersonal undercurrents, and the evolving demands of circumstance, gently guiding action away from its original intention without always being immediately apparent. This creates emotional triggers, frustration, and sometimes deviation from one's own karma yoga as taught by Krishna. Krishna's teaching remains timeless. Perform your duty sincerely without attachment to recognition, fear, or outcome. When work becomes merely a tool to satisfy egoistic authority, inner conflict begins. Karma Yoga asks for excellence in action along with emotional detachment from surrounding politics. The Isha Upanishad offers a profound insight. It teaches that one should live fully engaged in action while remaining inwardly free from possessiveness. This means functioning in the material world, even in imperfect organizational structures, without losing inner clarity or spiritual balance. Similarly, the Katha Upanishad distinguishes between Shreya, the path of higher good, and Preya, the path of immediate comfort or approval. Pleasing authority figures at the cost of integrity may ensure short-term survival, but genuine growth arises from quietly maintaining competence, ethics, and self-respect. The Mundaka Upanishad reminds us that worldly achievement alone cannot provide lasting fulfillment. Real strength emerges from inner awareness. When one is inwardly anchored, external turbulence loses much of its disturbing power. The Chandogya Upanishad declares the Mahavakya, Tat Tvam Asi. You are essentially that higher consciousness. Remembering this helps an awakened person avoid emotional exhaustion while performing worldly responsibilities. So, survival with authenticity requires balance. Maintain inner clarity, but outer diplomacy. Protect energy from gossip and unnecessary conflict. Continue silent excellence in work. Accept that systems may not always reflect fairness, yet integrity remains the real protection. Karma Yoga is not abandoned. It is refined. An awakened individual does not escape the world but learns to function steadily within it. The battlefield may have shifted from Kurukshetra to corporate corridors, yet the principle remains unchanged. Act sincerely, remain inwardly free, and let work become an offering rather than a burden. Sometimes, however, another dynamic appears. An ego-driven person may repeatedly disturb an awakened individual. Outwardly, such authority may seem strong for some time. Yet when ego encounters genuine awareness, subtle inner turbulence can begin. The Mahabharata repeatedly shows that powerful personalities often falter when confronted with those firmly established in Dharma. Their disturbance arises internally. Conscience, insecurity, or fear surfaces. The awakened individual does not cause this collapse. Their steadiness simply reflects truth, like a mirror. Scriptures therefore advise humility. Awakening is not about seeing oneself as the reason for another's downfall. Life's balancing forces are complex. Awareness influences quietly. It does not punish. Thus the deeper understanding becomes clear. When ego persistently obstructs sincere action, it eventually encounters its own limits. Meeting an awakened presence may accelerate self-reflection, sometimes shaking the ego's certainty. Yet the awakened individual's responsibility remains unchanged. Stay steady, compassionate, and committed to karma yoga without resentment or superiority. True awakening stabilizes oneself first. Whatever transformation happens in others follows naturally.